All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another week of previews for this week's Premier League matches. We have with us Saurabh and Vasu, both as usual are um experts and experts in banter. Vasu, the defensive banter guy. Saurabh, the quiet one because of Chelsea's form these days, and of course, this is me, Sunil, lately aggressive guy who's been winning because of Arsenal's momentum these days. So, without further ado, welcome all of you. So,
Hello, guys. How has been your week?
well, my week has been
Whose
great.
weeks?
6-0. So I have been excellent. Vasu has been asking for 10-0. He was messaging me all night that we fell short by 4 goals. So I'm sure he's unhappy just because we did not score 10 goals. Not because they lost, but because we did not score 10 goals. So
See, we lost, but I'm happy that I was above your own expectation
Yeah,
of.
right, right. I predicted 4-0 and you closed at 3-1.
Yeah, I was talking about. I was talking about Sunil's, wherein he said, you know what, they are not going to score that much. I'm happy they scored pretty good.
we can see the happiness in your face right now, Vasu.
Oh
It's,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
dripping. Okay, so let's start with last week, of course, Manu lost to Manchester City. I don't think anybody knows what happened to Chelsea. Did they play at all?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
they did.
play.
They
It was a
did.
draw wherein Axel Disasi scored a equalizer and an amazing goal from, I guess, a forward from Brentford. So
There
overall,
you
it
go.
was a 2 draw.
Yeah, well, Chelsea sort of will take the high ground here because Manu lost, so he would say we did better at least.
See,
Uh,
I even predicted the right thing. I told that we'll draw this game when we'll go to Brentford, and we did draw.
yeah, and before we move on to the this week's matches, our goal difference, which was less than Manchester United points last week, is well past them. They have 44 points to ours 45 goal difference. Not even goals, goal difference. Um, yeah, so that's where we are. So we kick off this week's discussion. Saurabh, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, just wanted to say Manchester United should be happy that they have more points than the goals scored.
We are as happy looking at Chelsea at number 11 at this
11.
point of time.
Yes,
We are happy at that.
that's fine.
Well, someone's misery, someone's happiness, which is a strange thing to say. So, but then it is what it is.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so this week we'll quick off with Aston Villa against Tottenham Hotspurs. Remember, this game, Spurs have played one game less. They're at 26 matches, I think, and
Yes,
Villa has 27. And there's
games.
a 5 point difference between both of them for the top four spot. It could be top five for the Champions League, but at this point of time, it's top four, unless the coefficient changes. Um, it's a big game. What do you guys think is going to happen?
I get at Villa Park. I feel that Aston Villa will win. Oli Watkins would score, and it would be a close game, maybe a 2-1 or a 3-2 game, but it would be a close game. I
Hmm.
go the Villa way.
Vasu, so as per for a Manchester United fan, what do you think is the best result out here?
Don't ask me about the best result, but I feel Villa is going to win over Spurs,
Okay.
and again, it's going to be a clean sheet for Villa.
When was there last time that Villa had a clean sheet? I don't remember. What do you mean again?
I said it's going to be a clean sheet for Villa.
Oh, okay. I thought you said again, but okay. Wait. Yeah, because I don't remember when they ever had a clean sheet because they let in goals as well. Um,
Yes.
at least since Torres has been injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. But I think from Manchester United point of view, I think a draw would be the best result that Manchester United fans could ask for. With me,
I seriously feel so, but I strongly feel that Villa can overpower
okay,
Spurs at this point of time.
See, the
okay,
problem with Spurs right now is that they don't have Richarlison, right? He's not playing in, so he scored a lot of goals this season under Ange Postecoglou. So I guess Madison is back. With Madison and Son, they can surely create some trouble for Villa at the back with Pau Torres missing. I guess it's Alex Moreno and a couple of more defenders. Martin is good, you know. If it will come down to saving goals and they would be firepowering all, so Martinez would save. But looking at the current stance, Villa will win it.
okay.
That's yeah.
So that's good. So, but yeah, the Son is back. Spurs almost had a bad game last one, except for some 7 8 minutes when they just blew away. I don't know who opposition was. Was it Bournemouth?
Wolves, I guess.
Wolves. Okay, yeah. So
Wolves.
they were trailing at one point, and they were losing actually, and suddenly out of nowhere they went on. They started scoring goals, and about 7 8 minutes they scored 3 goals and they win. So they've been having their own hairy moments, but then away to Villa, who has been doing really well. It's going to be a difficult game, so I think could be Villa's game. But it's going to be a very big match, very big game for the top four race.
Yeah,
So
it would be clash of good managers this season.
yeah,
Between Unai Emery and Ange Postecoglou, because Unai Emery knows how to slow down the game. How to keep the ball with them, wherein Ange Postecoglou knows how to attack well, be it counter attack or playing full press games. So
yeah,
that would be, I guess, clash of these strategies that they make.
yeah. As a Arsenal fan, I would want Villa to win, of course.
Mhm.
And the added point is Unai Emery being a you know
Ex ex
ex Arsenal manager, we'll of course support him. So yeah, there's that. So with that, we will move on to the
Do you
sorry.
do you, do you want Unai Emery to come back? Maybe if Arteta leaves.
No, you can have him if you want, but I don't want you guys to have him because he's too good for you
Yes.
guys. So yeah.
I guess I read an article wherein Thomas Tuchel might come back if the owners are willing to you know, get back, maybe, get those harsh things back. Maybe they would
Well,
have
we'll
a
we'll discuss that when we go to Chelsea. So okay, so from one big game to one another team which has been in doldrums. So Manchester United against Everton. So Vasu, we will bring you on this, and we want to know your opinion. What's going to happen here? Remember, Sean Dyche has been doing really well, um, and he probably had lot of tough luck and tough time because of off-field management issues. Drop points, I mean points deduction. Um, team they had to sell some important players to comply with the Premier League sustainability rules. Um, so all those things considered, he has been excellent still. Um, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have a highly paid squad with a um, supposedly brilliant manager and a massive crumbling club and a stadium where the match is going to happen. So, Vasu, over to you.
We should win, and we will. And this is what I feel.
That's
Nothing
it.
much. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I think What I think is, it would be a very tough game for Man United, because uh, the back four that Everton has been brilliant this time. Brathwaite and I guess there is a Ukrainian guy as well who's in the back. So these players have played really well. The back four that Everton is playing right now, and with the goal scoring capability that Man United has, it would be tough for them to score goals.
See, I get what you're saying, sort of, but uh, it's a home game, and
Yes.
I strongly feel that we will win. Again, I have still not lost hopes on the top four.
Well, it was a
So
home game against Fulham as well, so I hope that you don't want to replicate the form
I
from.
get that. I get that. It was a home game against Fulham,
Yeah.
but we are still confident that we are going to win. Again, you guys may come back and say, you know what, that I am kind of a fan who doesn't give up, and that is what I am.
Of course,
So
we have to be, but for example, speaking of not giving up, just like Eric Ten Hag famously said after the last game's loss that they went toe to toe with Manchester City. Um, of course, they had about 20% possession against their 80%, but they went toe to toe. I don't know which toes he's talking about, but he
I
went so.
hope, I hope, I hope you should have said 27%, and I would not have argued. But
We'll argue for those 7% possession that they had.
Okay, you can have another 7%. Was that toe to
see,
toe?
see, understand. I am not trying to defend. I'm just trying to be as optimistic as I can.
Oh, you're
So
not.
if
Okay,
we talk about
definitely not
But
pragmatic.
about
but but with this Everton game, you can count me in that I'm 100% optimistic we are going to come out
what
winner.
what they what it sounds like is not what you expect. It sounds like a hail mary, like you're praying, you're basically begging for a win here. But then, okay, well, we have had our moments.
so
Manchester
just a
United more
question
than
for
anyone
Vasu,
else.
a small question for Vasu. Vasu, do you think that your top scorer would be in starting 11, your top scorer?
There are two of them,
Who?
Holland and McTominay.
Holland would not start, right? He's injured.
So
I'm talking
that's
about
what
the
I
other
said.
one.
You asked me two top scorer. Na, chalo. McTominay you're talking about.
Yes.
I at this point of time think he may not.
When
So
he's
where
your
are those?
best scorer, why is he not in the starting 11?
Because he
Uh,
scores.
that's something which we can discuss at a different point of time.
Manchester United doesn't believe in scoring goals.
It's not like that.
Ah, but where are the goals going to come from? Who's going to score? I mean, we there was one fluke goal from Rashford. It was an astonishing goal, I agree. But that's it. He's done for another 5 7 matches. What next now?
Well, we have scorers.
Like
Harry
who?
Maguire.
We have
Who has
Garnacho.
scored?
We have Poland who is injured.
But who is going to score now against
It can
Everton?
be Garnacho. It can be Rashford.
When was the last time Bernardo scored?
He has to remember.
Couple of matches back.
Okay. Who was the next one? All right, we can go on. We can go on. This is not going to end, you know.
Mm.
But then it's
This is special.
oh yeah, Manchester United is special, and
Yeah.
may they remain special like this forever.
So don't
Ah, no,
worry.
no, no. They will never.
The next game we'll discuss would be more special. I guess it's my team to come in.
Okay, now
Stamford Bridge. Yeah.
so anyway, so I'll quick prediction on the Everton game. I think Everton could either get a draw, and they are good for a win as well. It's going to be a really tough match, unlike what Manchester United fans think. It's not a fortress anymore, that it once was. Um, Anybody and anyone, I mean, just about any team can go there and win these days. So, plus the
with with
players,
with due respect, it is not going to be how Arsenal has been performing at Everton
we won at Everton.
until last year. Until last.
You can add all
So
your filters that you want. You keep adding filters.
so
That's okay.
so that is going to be my 2 cents to it.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not going to be like Arsenal at Everton. So that means Everton until last year, which means Everton is going to win against you guys because I don't know
Uh,
what the equation was, but whatever. Let's park that here. Let's move on. Um,
For
and
1-1, 1-1 for one Everton and one Man United. It
yeah,
would be a 1-1 game. So
I'll go
you
for a
guys
draw as
want
well.
you guys want Carlton, or you guys are expecting Carlton Lewin is going to
anyone
score?
can score.
Calvert
Anyone can
Lewin,
score. Yes.
Uh,
Dominic Calvert Lewis. Yeah, Lewin. Sorry,
Yes.
he could. They have good players.
Guys, let's see. It's the first game tomorrow evening.
Okay, good luck. So
Yes.
it's yeah, the pressure is going to be quickly off. So
They'll
let's
get
move on.
time for a party, I would say. All these
Ah,
players, when they finish the match, they'll get a time for party after the loss or maybe a draw.
yeah.
They want a week off or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to the next game,
Oh,
Chelsea
a big
against Newcastle. Um, this is where I bring in Saurabh, but before I bring in Saurabh, we discussed the financial woes and all those things about Chelsea. Some of the players who were a little off form have started showing some form. Um, but before we get into this match, is Pochettino going to last this season?
I guess the FA Cup result with the fifth round result or the quarterfinal result would let us know.
Okay.
If he
Okay.
if we if we get to a semi-final, he'll stay. If we are out of FA Cup as well, because currently we are out of race from Europe, the easy way to get to at least some European Cup is to win FA Cup and get to Europa. That's
Mm,
the way.
yeah. It's going to
So
be tough. Who are you?
yeah,
You're against. You're going against who?
I, I guess I don't remember.
I think it's from someone from the second division or first division.
Yeah, it's from Premier League.
It's from. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. You can check that in the meantime. So, Vasu, what do you think about what's going to happen here? Chelsea against Newcastle. Newcastle has had a lot of injuries, and Chelsea also had their fair share of injuries, but then they have a huge squad to pick from. Um, so, yeah, Vasu, I'll let you go.
See, I strongly feel that when it comes to Newcastle versus, or rather Chelsea versus Newcastle, uh, Newcastle holds the upper hand, but again, that has been a pretty unpredictable team. और अगर मैं चेल्सी की बात करूं, and if we talk about Chelsea, it has been the unpredictable predictable team of lifetime.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Well, we're getting it.
I,
The unpredictable part is pretty unpredictable right now.
it is, but it is like that. So we don't know. Saurabh, are you playing at home?
Yes.
I still doubt that you are going to win.
Okay, I'll tell you a very predictable result. A very predictable result would be a 2-1 win over Newcastle.
I hope that happens, but I doubt it will happen.
See,
Okay.
as,
So
as,
I'll win.
as you guys know, uh, team right now is unpredictable as what you said, Vasu. But the game that they play for 30 minutes in a match is amazing. If they score a couple of goals in those 30-35 minutes, then they can surely defend.
See, you cannot. Matlab, I with due respect, I appreciate. I have been watching your games. 30 minutes cannot define 90 minutes of a game.
Okay.
Is that is something which I strongly feel,
All
What
right.
I
So
and
think,
that is where I
can I
see.
weigh in a little? So
yep,
I think Newcastle has had too many injuries lately,
yeah,
and the way they started playing this year, at least till champions, they were in Champions League. Maybe they ran out of steam too quickly, and they've been going downhill ever since. For Eddie Howe, I think that's the way he likes to play. He likes to press with energy. It's more like a Liverpool team that they try to play. And all these injuries has compounded the issues because they cannot play the same intensity, um, because they need fresh legs. This game could be difficult, but again, Newcastle away to Chelsea has been very difficult for Newcastle. Both when Eddie Howe has been, since Eddie Howe has come, and even before that as well. Um, I believe it's going to be Chelsea who's going to win this game, primarily because when I looked at some of the XG reports earlier this week, and um, Chelsea should be comfortably around fifth or sixth spot. Um, if not for them, you know, faring so poorly in front of goal, especially with Jackson and the plethora of wingers who don't score. Um, if they can get some scoring sorted for this match, which has been happening, I think, lately, they should be able to win this. Um, if Jackson again forgets his shooting boots, or one of the players completely, uh, one of the wingers completely vanishes, they will be Chelsea will be in trouble. But it's a home game, so I think it's going to be Chelsea winning either with they will be scoring at least two, I believe. Whether Newcastle scores or not is something we have to see.
yeah. So what I feel, as you're rightly mentioning, yes, scoring goals has been a trouble, but the problem right now is only Jackson, considering he has a lot of opportunity to score goals. So at that point, I feel he misses on scoring goals. However, his gameplay is good. How he transfers the ball, or how he picks out people when they are ahead of him. So that's good. So he's more like a number 10 to me, rather than a number 9 or a striker who plays well. So that's only the challenge. Plus, I don't know what Poch is doing with Modric, because Modric has been good in the last two games when he came on, and I guess he should get a start in the game. He's playing well.
I think he would. Um, but anyways, I think what I think is, Chelsea is trying to address some of those issues that they have with the scoring and the non-availability of strikers. So they are looking at some more wingers, and a few midfielders. And with the recent news of a coach change, which I wanted to discuss, that they're looking at the guy from NBA who's going to be probably a coach for Chelsea. They're trying to bring in Ted Lasso kind of a thing in Chelsea. Um,
Man, I'm done. I'm done with these owners, and these rumors that come in every other day. If there should be a change, if Thomas Tuchel would like to come back, but that's very rare
it's not
opportunity.
going to happen. No, it's not going
Yeah,
to happen.
yeah,
I,
because
but it's strange though that they're looking at and it's not even some other sport which is closely resembling football. It's a sport which is played by hand. So they're going for an NBA manager. His name is Steve Kerr.
I know
He
Golden
plays
State.
Golden State Warriors, and I think when Todd Bowley took over the, as I was talking to you the other day, took over the club. He started playing FIFA on PlayStation, and then that didn't work out. He started watching Ted Lasso, and now he wants to do this Ted Lasso thing. So I don't know what's happening.
A
And I
fanatic,
don't know
a
how their coaching
fanatic
staff would
football
be, right?
fan, a fanatic football fan of Chelsea Football Club, and the club that he follows, and this is what happens.
I'll take a visa. I'll take a UK visa. I'll go to Stamford Bridge and would try and kill that man. If
Okay, I'm gonna edit that piece out.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly.
No,
You
we
should
can't do
do that.
that. Uh, yeah, stay away from these controversial statements. Anyways, so yeah, so good luck with that game. But I would really want to see, you know, Mr. Kerr from NBA managing Chelsea or Manchester United for go for him because we discussed that.
Yeah,
No.
Man United would be a perfect place considering they have a lot of money and these basketball people love money. They would like to spend money, like in draft they do. So
Stay
they would
happy.
be open to shopping in the summers, and we have enough players to sell.
Stay happy.
Okay, so we will move on. So the next game that we're going to discuss is Arsenal against Brentford.
We should
Now
not talk about this game much. Let's not talk about this game much.
we should.
Hardly. No. Why we should? We
It's,
know.
it's extremely important because Vasu. We need to understand Vasu's expectations for this game. I don't know how many games is he expecting. It's a home game, Vasu. So what do you think we should be doing this time around?
I feel 3-0,
Oh, thank God.
if not more.
I guess a goal coming back.
See,
Not a
understand.
inches.
Understand. When I said 10-0, 10-0 last time, you were of the opinion that, okay, fine, you know what? We are not going to get that much because we are expecting changes and XYZ reasons.
Which happened after
And
around
and
16.
and and still you guys scored 6-0. You guys have been in a goal scoring form. So I would say 3-0 still against Brentford, neighbors, but 3-0 in a home game is a decent expectation. I hope that you fulfill. 2-0 कर लोगे, 1-0.
Okay. So, Saurabh, what do you think?
Sunil, first you need to send a red and white shirt to Vasu.
Nah, I'm not going to accept that.
Uh, because he
Then I
wants to
think
buy it
there would
himself.
be there would be a goal back for you this time. It would not be an easy win. Like what you said to me, you know, uh, Ivan Tooney would like to audition himself for Arsenal. So
Oh.
what better ground than auditioning on your home game?
No, we don't want him, I think. We're past Ivan Tony now. He's going to be available for Chelsea or Man U. I think we've set targets at some other European talents. It's going to be a big striker like Osimhen and Victor. Uh,
Osimhen, I don't think so would fit your plan. You need an all-in-all striker. You have a lot of players who can build up and give the ball. You should go for an all-in-all striker, like a big built striker that is there because what Osimhen can do, I guess Gabriel Jesus, or you have who the guy from, I guess,
Nketia, Nketia,
Nketiah.
Nketia.
So they have the same build and the type of play. Osimhen do the same type. But looking at maybe Valboic is good. Maybe that would fit your plan.
No, so I think we will be probably going for someone like, see, Osimhen is one of them. Vlahovic, I don't think Juventus would be selling him.
Mm.
And there's another one called Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Club.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so he's been excellent. So, but we don't know. I think we do need pace in behind. Our only pace outlet right now is Gabriel Martinelli. Um, Osimhen could be that pace outlet. I don't know much about Victor Gyökeres. I haven't seen him. Um, Vlahovic is also a good pace outlet, but we'll see. We don't know. So, but there's definitely some buzz around someone who is quick. If it's not going to be a central striker, they're going to look for a winger who could be super quick. That's where I think the rumors about Mudrik and all those things started again, because
Buy it from us. Le lo. Sorry.
so
Hundred-
yeah, so that's where it is.
100.
Anyway, so like, we
Okay.
digress. Well, let's get back to Arsenal. I think the number one, there's going to be a big change in the goal because David Raya is on loan from Brentford, so he cannot play this game. So it's going to be Ramsdale. So if you have FPL teams with a David Raya, make that switch immediately. Um, and then yeah, so that's probably the only change. Besides that, Yuri and Timber, I don't know if you remember that guy.
Mhm.
He's back fit. He could be in the squad. Um, because this is the last Premier League game for us before the Manchester City game end of the month. Um, so he could be just there to get a run in or grab the pace of the match, understand what so those kind of things. But he's fit. He's been in full training. Um, you already saw Thomas Partey. So we have almost a full squad, except I think the other two players who are currently unavailable, who could be available, are Zinchenko and Tomiyasu, both playing on the left side of the defense. Tomiyasu can, of course, cover the entire back line. Um, so them coming back fit would again be a big boost for the squad. So basically, with this, we will have a full squad available. Last week's worry was Martinelli. He apparently had a small cut and nothing serious, so he's good. So yeah, fingers crossed. So it's a reverse thing from last year when we could not manage our injuries. This year, we managed our injuries a lot better. So Arteta has done a tremendous job there managing the squad, and may it continue. And then, of course, in the midweek we have Porto coming to
That's
London. That's a big game. So hopefully,
Sunil, scoreline, please. What do
I
you feel?
I think it would be 3 or 4. We of course are not going to run away. We're not going to
three
do too
one,
much. We
three
want
one.
to we want to rest players because for we want to be ready for the Porto game. So yeah, so
Yes,
I'll
because you would like some European glory. You would like to at least get to a semi-final.
well, yeah, I'll give you that. So anyway, so I'll move on to the next big game. The biggest game of the weekend
Yes.
is Liverpool against Manchester City. Um, Arsenal win the game in hand tomorrow, and I mean the game that they're playing against Brentford tomorrow. And regardless of the result from this game, we move to the second spot. Um, so that's a big um, thing. The best result that Arsenal fan would want would be um, a draw, but we'll take anything as it comes. It doesn't matter. So yeah, so that's from Arsenal's point of view. What do you guys think?
I think City would win this game, and from here on, they like every year what they have done, right? After maybe a March or an April, whenever they are behind, they get on a winning streak for the rest of the season. And that's I guess this is the game that they'll start winning easily. And if Salah is not in tomorrow, uh, I doubt that Liverpool would win. It would be so. I'm still backing City to win the league as well.
I would not disagree. City is going to win tomorrow, and it is up to you, Sunil, as an Arsenal fan. Arsenal needs to defeat City when you guys visit Etihad. So
Yeah. So
for
the deal is,
tomorrow,
for us, the deal is simple. We
yeah,
win if Liverpool drops points tomorrow, and from so that what would that mean is, I mean, not tomorrow, on Sunday, what that would, and then what is required out of us is to for us to win all our games. That's it. So we win
absolutely.
all our games, we win Premier League. So but it's not, it's easier said than done. So yeah.
So, so for tomorrow, or rather for Sunday, I would feel it's just Nunes who's there, and City are going to have a fun ride at Anfield.
Nunez
Is
was
what
brilliant midweek, by the way. He was brilliant in Europa League. You know, I don't
he
know.
can see. See, he was brilliant in Europa League, but again, he's not competing somebody or a team which was in Europa League. It's they're competing with the treble
Somebody
winner,
said, yeah,
Mm.
treble winner.
yeah.
So, so just by keeping a hope on Nunes cannot help us better, but uh, City has a City is going to rule Anfield is what I feel on the Sunday.
Okay. All right. So
It would
yeah,
be it would be a win for City. I would not say an easy win
Yeah,
because first it's Anfield,
exactly,
second is Van Dijk, and Van Dijk and at Anfield is a different beast altogether. So it
absolutely.
would not be an easy win for City, but I
They'll
guess Pep would have a plan to take over Anfield.
okay.
yeah, that's what I feel. They will win, and this is
So
what makes it difficult for you guys, Sunil.
we'll be watching with interest. So the thing is, we're not see the what this these last 7 games has done for an Arsenal fan is that we're not worried. We're not really bothered. I don't know. Maybe that's how, when you know your team's real progress and real strength. Maybe that's how you feel when you just come. That's things could be comfortable, um, and it is that comfortable. So we will see how things pan out. We'll be watching full interest, of course, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I feel you guys have been banging each one of them like a shoo.
Give him a red and a white shirt. I'm telling you, from the next game week, he'll be wearing it.
Nah,
Uh,
nah, nah.
all right. Okay, so I think we will end this week's discussion here.
Mhm.
For those of you who are wondering, Vasu is not drunk at all. He's absolutely in 100% senses. But um, if you think otherwise, we won't contest it. So, so cheers, everyone. Cheers, Vasu. And have a wonderful weekend.
Cheers,
All right,
guys.
guys. Let's see you at the review of game week 28.
See you.